Did you know? Over 30% of ghost sightings worldwide involve a mysterious woman in white figure. Seen in countless cultures, she's often linked to sorrow, lost love, or vengeance. But who or what is she really? Woman in white, a ghostly figure who's said to haunt this lonely stretch of road, appearing to drivers late at night. Her tragic past and eerie presence have made this haunted road legendary, drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. But what keeps her spirit bound here? When it comes to ghost sightings, reactions are divided. Some people are captivated, while others remain skeptical. Ghost encounters have been reported for centuries, but sightings of the woman in white seem to carry a special chill. There's something universally haunting about a lone, spectral figure dressed in white, seen wandering a deserted road. For those who believe, she's a tragic spirit forever searching or warning others, bound by a traumatic past or unresolved sorrow. Many who claim to have seen her report an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, as if her very presence pulls you into her grief. Some even describe sudden chills or eerie sounds that set the stage just moments before she appears. On the other hand, skeptics argue that these encounters can be easily explained. They say it's just the power of suggestion or tricks of the mind, especially late at night when visibility is low and we're more susceptible to fear. The headlights hitting a figure-shaped tree or the swaying of shadows can easily appear as a ghostly figure if you're already expecting to see one. Yet, the consistency of these women in white sightings, reported by people who'd never heard of the tale, leaves room for mystery. So, is she merely folklore fueled by imagination? Or could there be something lingering on that road, waiting to be seen? I never thought I'd see anything paranormal firsthand, but that changed one rainy night driving along a rural road known for ghost sightings. It was late, and the road was almost deserted. The headlights cut through a thick mist, and out of nowhere, I saw her. A woman dressed in a flowing white gown, standing on the edge of the road. She didn't look like a person. She looked more like a faint, glowing outline, just enough to make out her long hair and blank expression. My heart pounded, and I felt this intense chill. I slowed down, almost as if in a trance, staring at her. I wasn't alone. My friend in the passenger seat had gone completely silent, eyes wide. As we drove past, she vanished into thin air, like a wisp of smoke blown by the wind. We sat there in shock, unable to process what we'd just seen. My friend broke the silence with a shaky laugh, insisting we'd imagined it, but I couldn't shake the feeling that she was real, like she was watching us, maybe even following us. When we finally reached the nearest town, we asked around, and people told us about the woman in white sightings along that very road. Locals believed she was the spirit of a young woman who died in a car crash there decades ago, forever searching for a way home. Seeing her firsthand was terrifying, but in a strange way, it felt tragic, too. That image of her on the roadside still haunts me, a chilling reminder that maybe, just maybe, there's more to these ghost stories than we realize. It was the moment my headlights hit her that I realized. I was face to face with the woman in white. There she was, barely visible, a pale figure standing impossibly still at the edge of the road. I could make out her dress, long and flowing, and her face, completely blank, like she was staring right through me. At first, I thought it was a trick of the mist, a shadow, anything but what it looked like. But the more I stared, the clearer she became. My heart was pounding so hard it was all I could hear. I wanted to look away, to keep driving, but I couldn't move. I felt this deep, bone-chilling fear mixed with an overwhelming sadness, as if I'd stepped into her world for a second, trapped in her grief. My friend beside me whispered, "Do you see her too?" That was when the disbelief turned into real terror. We weren't imagining it, we were both seeing the same thing at the same time. I could feel every hair on my body stand up, and my hands gripped the wheel so tight they went numb. Then, just like that, she vanished. No movement, no fading away, just gone. We sat there, both too stunned to speak, knowing we'd just come face to face with something beyond explanation. I'll never forget the hollow look in her eyes, as if she were pleading for something, or someone, but eternally trapped in that place. That image is burned into my memory, a reminder that sometimes the unknown is terrifyingly real. Seeing the woman in white changed everything for me. I went from a skeptic to a believer in just one night. That experience left me with more questions than answers, but one thing's certain. I'll never look at the paranormal the same way again. Have you ever had a ghostly encounter of your own? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it, and if you're fascinated by haunted places, check out my other videos on chilling locations around the world. Who knows what you might discover?